The AVIC-8000NEX features a built-in HD radio. The HD radio gives you 18 FM radio station presets and 6 AM radio station presets. Let's take a look to see how that works. Right here we're on FM band number 1 and we have 6 radio station presets. If we touch FM 1, we can switch that to FM number 2, and that gives us 6 new radio station presets. Touch that again, we get FM 3 for 6 new radio station presets again for a total of 18 on FM. If I touch AM, I get 6 AM radio station presets available here. Now I'm going to go back to my FM and switch to FM number 1 to my first 6 original radio station presets. I'm going to open my radio station preset window. So let's create a radio station preset. I can do that by tuning in my favorite channel. I can use the soft buttons right here to tune in a different radio station. We'll say 89.1. We're going to create 89.1 as radio station preset number 4. So I'm just going to press and hold number 4 for a couple of seconds till we hear a beep. Now you can see 89.1 is set as radio station preset number 4. To tune in different radio stations, all I have to do is touch the arrow button here, and I can tune in different radio stations, or I can press and hold to seek to the next available radio station. I can do the same thing here with my hard keys. If I press and hold, I can seek to the next available radio station. With the hard keys, I can change my radio station presets at any time. The BSM button right here, or Best Station Memory, will automatically lock in 6 strong radio stations. So I'll touch BSM, and the system will scan through the FM dial and lock in 6 strong radio stations into my first 6 radio station presets. So when I'm driving down the road and the radio stations become weak, I can just hit the BSM button again to find 6 strong radio stations. BSM also works with AM. Let's take a look at some of the HD radio settings on the AVIC-8000NEX. Right now I'm tuned into a local HD radio station, and I can tell that because I see HD on the screen right here, and I can see that I'm on 88.1 HD number 1 here, and I also have my information button that shows up over here. I can change the information that's displayed on the screen and see the subchannels for HD by touching the information button. And here you can see I have HD1, HD2, and HD3. So now I can switch between my HD radio subchannels by touching right here on the screen. Now I'm on HD2 and it says no title, but if the radio station is broadcasting on that channel and title information on that channel, it'll show up here. Touch it again and we switch to HD number 3, and touch it one more time and we can switch back to HD number 1. If I close my information window and switch back to the main screen that shows the artist and the song name, I can now tag that song, so I see tag on my screen here. If I touch here, a tag will be generated and stored to my connected iPod. If no iPod is connected, the tag will be stored on the screen with a little yellow marker right here, and when you connect to an iPod, that'll be automatically transferred. Let's touch the gear button right here, and we'll look at some HD radio settings. So I need my toolbox, and I'm going to go to AV Source Settings and Radio Settings. Here I have blending. Blending right now is switched on. We can choose to turn blending off. And what blending will do is blend between the analog and the digital radio signals. And you'll hear full HD radio if you have a strong HD radio signal. In an area where the HD radio stations are weak, you'll hear the blend between digital and analog, and it might sound as though your radio is skipping. So if you're in one of those weak areas, you can switch the blending off and you'll hear a straight analog signal. When you come back into an area where the HD radio stations are strong, you can switch the blending back on and you'll get the full benefit of HD radio. Right now our seek setting is set to all channels, both analog and digital. We can choose to only seek HD radio if we want to. We'll switch that back to analog for right now. And our local settings, our local seek settings are turned off right now. We can switch that on and choose one of 4 levels. So we'll turn the local seek level on to number 1. Now when we press and hold this button to seek to the next radio station, the tuner will stop on almost every channel, even the very weakest ones. If we set the seek level to number 4, now when we press and hold this button to seek to the next channel, the radio will only tune in the very strongest radio stations that are available.